what that'll get you to is each one of these gets you to a specific potion group. So you use that on, use any of those items, the glistering melon, the spider eye, sugar, any of these. Well, not 6, it's 7. It'll get you to any of the 7 item groups, and what will happen is you can then alter those potions with one of these items. And we'll cover this one first. It's just a gunpowder, and all that the gunpowder does is, let's use it over here, or let's use it on the potion of poison. But the only thing gunpowder does is I've got my potion of poison here, and what I can do is put my gunpowder in there, and it'll change any potion that you have. It'll change it to a splash potion, which what that enables you to do is take the potion and throw it at an enemy, or put it in a dispenser so it can be thrown out and that sort of thing, which is really, really cool. See, and of course it looks a little different than the regular potion. I can take that, throw it at somebody. So that's really, really cool. Then your fermented spider eye, what that's going to do, it basically takes any potion that you have and turns it into a negative effect. So a potion of healing is a perfect example. Once you put a spider eye in it, you can see I've marked the spider eyes with blue wool. It'll come over. There's my fermented spider eye, and that's going to give you a potion of damage, or an instant damage potion, or a potion of damage or hurting, something like that. And then you have your glowstone dust, which what that's going to do is any potion that you put that in, that is going to make the potion last, not last longer, it's going to make the potion stronger. However, on a lot of the potions, when you make them stronger, they also become weaker. Let's find an example of that. A healing potion, of course, is just going to get stronger. A speed potion is a good example of that. You're going to add glowstone to it, and it's going to come up here, and it's going to give you a potion of swiftness 2, or a speed 2 potion. If we go back here, we look at our regular potion, compare the two, my potion of swiftness has 3 minutes on it, but then my potion of swiftness, my speed 2, only has 1 minute and 30 seconds. So, you're giving up a little bit, but it's useful in some circumstances. I typically, whenever I'm using a fire resistance or something like that, I will use or not a fire resistance, but a healing potion. I'll go ahead and upgrade it with the glowstone. But if not, then I'll move to our next one. I'll use redstone. So what redstone will do, you saw it created a thick potion is what it created. So what it does, it actually makes the potion stronger. So, or it created a mundane potion, but what it does, it actually dilutes whatever you have. So it'll make it last longer, but in making it last longer, it'll make it weaker. So the perfect one that I always use this for is on the end here, is the potion of fire resistance. Because what happens, you'll see, I've got my potion of fire resistance is 3 minutes, but if I go and follow the path of the redstone, which will make it last longer, I've got a potion of fire resistance that lasts 8 minutes, and it has the same effect. It doesn't make it weaker. Fire resistance, the way it works is each potion will protect you from fire, so you can swim in lava, basically. So extending the amount of time that the potion works is, extending the amount of time isn't going to affect the strength of the potion. Let's go back down here, and we'll get into these a little more in depth. We'll explain exactly how these work. A potion of strength, the way it's going to work. Shoot, I'm going to need to get some torches too. Oh well, we may have some mobs spawning in on us. Well, we don't really. We'll switch to creative until we can at least get some stuff going. The way this one works, you've got your potion of strength, and what that'll do, you can take the 3 paths, and of course, and when I review through these, I'm not going to talk about the redstone and glowstone. Again, redstone will increase I'm not going to talk about them that much because a lot of times it's just the same thing. You know, redstone increases the length, and glowstone increases the strength. And inversely, you lose certain things. So, you know, a strength potion, you know, it's only going to last for 1:30, or a glowstone, you're going to get a strength 2, which is going to be stronger, but only lasts 1:30. And redstone, you're going to get one that lasts 8 minutes, but isn't as strong. So, I don't know, I believe, I can't remember exactly what the change is in that, but, you know, strength potions can be real useful when you need to kill something fast. I usually combine them with a fire resistance potion and kill a whole bunch of blazes. So then, but if you're going to take that strength potion and you apply a fermented spider eye, which remember, oh son of a bitch, hang on, where is that at? Which again, if you remember, you take a fermented spider eye and add that to it, then what you're going to end up with is the negative effect of, or pretty much the opposite of whatever you've got. It's going to be the negative effect of it. So if I had my fermented spider eye, I'm going to end up from potion of strength to a potion of weakness. What are you looking at? And that potion of weakness, of course, can be altered again in 2 different ways, which I can take a regular potion of weakness. I can increase its strength to make it weakness 2, which is only going to last 1:30. Actually, I don't think I put the right thing in here. Let's go ahead and brew us one. We haven't done that yet. We'll get that and get us some glowstone. We'll brew one while we're explaining the next. Let's see what it does. Nothing. So this, ignore it. I'm an idiot. That does not work. So, the only thing you can do to a potion of weakness is make it last longer. So I can take a potion of weakness, which lasts for 1:30, and add something to it, and that gives me a potion of weakness that lasts 4 minutes when I add the redstone to it. And next we have this path here, which is your potion of regeneration. And if you add a fermented spider eye to that, it also takes you on the same path as the blaze powder. It takes you back to your potion of weakness. However, potion of regeneration, same effects with the glowstone and the redstone, same as always. You know, I'm going to get a potion of regeneration that lasts 2 minutes instead of, I think 45 it is. Yes, 2 minutes instead of 45 seconds. And then I'm going to get regeneration 2 that only lasts 22 seconds for your glowstone, which again, the same thing as always. Now a spider eye, you're going to have the exact same effects except for when a poison potion is a little bit different, a little bit weird. It's still going to have a negative effect when you apply, you know, this to it. It doesn't actually change it to a potion of healing or something like that. So what it's going to do is it's just going to give you instant damage or harming. It's going to change it over to that. And now these here, the redstone and glowstone, you know, your redstone of course is going to make it last longer, 2 minutes instead of 45 seconds. And then your glowstone is going to make it stronger, but it's not going to last quite as long, so 22 seconds. Same as what's typical. Now, if you move to your next group, it is your potion of regeneration from the glistering melon. Your potion of regeneration is going to take you straight to a potion of harming, because spider eyes give you the negative effect, and that can have two things happen to it. Which shoot, I didn't explain this. Basically, what this is, these two here, I can take my poison poison 2. And I believe what I can do here, we'll test it out just to make sure. And I can take that and I can add some glowstone to it. I believe, or wrong. I can add my redstone dust to it. And what that'll do, come back to it, I can do the same thing over here. So I can take my glowstone path there, I can take my redstone path and add glowstone to it. Which we'll do that now. And what that does, some of the potions, such as your potion of swiftness and your potion of poison and your potion of regeneration, you know, once they get up into these upper levels, or they just go back and forth. It doesn't take you to a new path once you do it. So you can see here, I've got a potion of poison, which is the same thing as what's over here. You know, we took it from this chest, so we were able to, with the redstone, just switch them back and forth. So if I change my mind about what I want, what effect I want on it, I didn't like this poison 2 because it didn't last long enough. So I just switched it back over, took it to a regular potion that lasts 2 minutes instead. Same thing here. We did the same thing. Potion of swiftness. It's now Potion of Swiftness 2. We just took the one that lasted longer and flip-flopped it and made it to a Potion of Swiftness that gives you speed 2. So it'll be, you know, those just flip-flop each other back and forth. And a speed potion, kind of reviewed through it already. It does, or almost the exact same thing. Fermented spider eye, of course, will give you the inverse effect, which is a potion of slowness. And then the glowstone and the redstone, same effect as always. Redstone will make it last longer but weaker, and glowstone shorter but stronger. And now that brings us to one of my favorites, fire resistance, which is wonderful. Make them early, make them soon, use them often. That is what I always use whenever I go to the nether. What I'll usually do is right outside my portal, I usually keep a chest with a whole bunch of fire resistance potions for if I'm working in the nether, so that I don't end up burning alive in the lava and losing absolutely everything I have on me. So fire resistance doesn't really make sense, but you put a fermented spider eye to it, it's going to give you a potion of slowness, which that path I pretty much don't use just because it doesn't make sense to me. And this one is a little different than some of those down there. What you've got here, you've got your fire resistance, and what that'll do with your fire resistance, I believe, is it'll bring you to the same effect. Let's test that. I'm not 100% sure that that's true. I haven't tested this one before, but what this one will do is, typically what happens, with your fire resistance, typically what happens when you add redstone to something, it's going to make it longer and weaker, and glowstones make it shorter but stronger. However, there's no such thing as being invincible to fire that can be made stronger than invincible to fire. So you'll get the same effect, I guess. Let's see here. No, it won't even work. So let's ignore this. Let's just call this Blockhead does not have a clue what he's doing. So, and same thing with these. Once you get up into, you take your fermented spider eye, you get a potion of slowness. Your potion of slowness can then be altered to do other things as well. So I think we've covered just about all of these potions and how each one is used. And what I'm going to do in 1.3, really great thing happened. Another potion came out, and this has probably become my favorite potion group because what they added to the game was a potion of night vision and a potion of invisibility. So basically your new group is started off by a golden carrot. Let's grab this real quick. So what happens, of course, we're starting just like we did back there. I just put this group over here to separate it because it's a new thing, and I've used this a lot in my Let's Play series, and I've never really explained how these work. And this one takes a little more explanation than any of the others. Awkward potions. What's this one? Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and explain it a little bit. We'll go ahead and brew us up a couple. And what that does, whenever you add a golden carrot to something, it's just, which a golden carrot is pretty simple. It's a carrot surrounded by golden nuggets, and real simple. And what that's going to give you is a potion of night vision. And let's just play with this a little bit. Time set to 15,000. It is nighttime, and we're going to take us a potion of night vision. And what that'll do for you, see if we can find a cave real quick, is that'll set your light level. There's got to be a cave over here. Anytime you take a potion of night vision, your light level will not go down no matter where you're at. So I've got a cave here, and as you can see, when I progress back into this, I can still see a little bit, but I'd say you guys are having trouble seeing anything. Now I take my potion of night vision. Alright. And for 3 minutes, I can see anything. You can see there's no torches or anything. Pretty useful. Kind of cool. To be 100% honest, I'd rather use torches because torches are cheaper and they stay there forever once you put them down. But, you know, the night vision is not the reason that this is my favorite potion group, because once you take a night vision potion, you can add, you know, of course, redstone to it. There's no glowstone effect to it because night vision is night vision. You can't exactly make it stronger, but if you add redstone to it, it'll make it last longer. You can see my potion that I drank only lasted 3 minutes. I've got 8 minutes here, and once I had the redstone. So, and as you can see, more potions of night vision here. And when you put the potion of night vision in with a fermented spider eye, which I had a shit ton, I don't know, I just got one out of there, it's going to give you one of these, which is a potion of invisibility, which can be made to last longer, which is what I do with every single one of mine. And this is one of my favorites. I love this. For those of you who watch my Let's Play videos, you saw me do this. You can pretty much go through and I can pick out which guys I want to kill and I can kill them. Now, let's see here. Let's get something else because I want to explain this. Oh, shoot. Alright. Let's get us some armor. So I'm going to explain exactly how this works. Where is my armor? There we go. Let's use some gold armor, just because that looks pretty cool. Set it to middle of the night. You can see my potion of night vision's wearing off. So it's nighttime. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this armor on. Actually, I'm going to take it off. And you can see, drink the potion and I disappear. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So, my game mode's set to 0. I can run around these guys. Loud. Anyway, and they can't see me, can't do anything to me. Now, here's one thing to note. As soon as you hit them, they're gonna chase you. Let's go and get us a sword so we can defend ourselves, and a bow, and a bunch of arrows. Alright, and you can see, as soon as I hit this guy, he couldn't see me before, but now he sees me. That other guy doesn't see me. He attacks me. And this works even if I'm, you know, too far away. I hit him with an arrow, he's going to come get me. Because he now sees me. So that's one thing that works. And another thing you need to keep in mind, this works, but you got to realize I don't have any armor on. As soon as I put any armor on, they can see me again. Well, I don't know how much armor you have to put on. Oh, there we go. As soon as I put that chest plate on, he can see me, and he's trying to kill me. I wonder how much armor you have to put on. Test that out. But as those of you who watch my Let's Play videos, you saw, I ran around, and it's a real useful item because I can run through mobs, and if I just need gunpowder, I can just run through all the mobs and just kill the creepers, or just kill, and it's a really cool thing. And of course, as you can see, very great for trolling your friends too. If they can't see you, they can't tell who's messing with them. You know, now they probably would know. They'd probably figure out what was going on pretty quick, because most people are familiar with Potion of Invisibility, but still fun for trolling. And I believe that's everything that we have. I think we were able to keep it short enough that we can make it into just one episode, and I guess I will see you guys next time. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about, but next time in Disecting Minecraft, we'll do something really cool. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in this video, I do really like it, there is no more background noise. My dang mic was making all kinds of noise. I went and did some research and figured it out, and I found a program that I could download where I could get rid of the background noise, which is great, and I hope you guys like it. I will see you guys later. Peace.